It's a random CD update. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to this CD update. So this isn't part of my general CD collection, this is updates of stuff that would be in collections I've already seen. So basically it's some box sets that I haven't already shown and some compilation-y, soundtracky type bits that I haven't already shown that I need to file away, so I need to show them to you so I can stick them with everything else that you've already seen. So we'll start with the compilations and a couple of soundtracky type bits. So I suppose it's compilation. I don't know what you would call this. This is the Got It Covered BBC Children in Need album that was released this year. I was in two minds about this. The people on it attracted me, but I wasn't too sure about it. But I watched the programme about the making of it and really enjoyed that. So ordered it straight away. So this has got Olivia Colman doing Portishead's Glory Box, Adrian Lester doing Stevie Wonder's I Wish, and he does all his sort of Bobby McFerrin type. All the instruments are done through his voice. Jodie Whittaker doing Coldplay's Yellow. Luke Evans doing Smile, the song that Charlie Chaplin wrote that's been covered millions of times. Saran Jones with the Half Moon Theatre doing Clean Bandits Symphony. Sean Dooley with the Grindforth Colliery Band doing Taylor Swift's Never Grow Up. Himish Patel, the bloke from Yesterday, who used to be in EastEnders, doing All These Things That I've Done by The Killers. Jim Broadbent doing Blue Moon, a classic song that the Marcells, I believe, were the first people to do it, but I might be wrong there. Helena Bonham Carter doing Both Sides Now, Joni Mitchell song, and David Tennant doing Proclaimers' Sunshine on Leaf, and then all of them doing It Must Be Love, the Labi Siffre song that Madness also did. But yeah, it's a really good album. Very enjoyable, and obviously some money goes to a good cause for it. These next two I bought quiz I hosted back in October. It was themed around different years, and you had to guess which year it was from. And one of the question two, I think it was, in each round was the best-selling album of that year. I sort of edited the album down to just snippets of each song, so it lasted roughly a minute. Showed the cover, all they had to do was name the artists, but two of them, the best-selling albums of the year, were film soundtracks, so it's exactly the same, but they just had to name a film. So I had to buy those albums. So both of these I got cheap. I think they were both eBay, one of them might have been Amazon. But it's Carousel and The Sound of Music. Both very good. Sound of Music obviously is a classic. I knew that like the back of my hand anyway. Carousel I have seen on stage, so I was familiar with it, but I don't think I've ever seen the film. But yes, that was those. And then some box setty type things. A couple of live shows that I saw the show. I mean, I would have bought these anyway, even if I hadn't seen the live show. But I did go to both of these tours. First up is Take That's Odyssey Greatest Hits Live Tour. Went to see that in Southampton. This is mainly from their Cardiff date, which was the last date of the tour. This has got DVD, Blu-ray, and two CDs with the show on. I've listened to the CDs, I haven't watched it yet. The book is just pictures from the show. They were crafty. It was released as CD on its own, Blu-ray on its own, DVD on its own, CD and DVD, but not a CD and Blu-ray. So the only way to get the CD and the Blu-ray, apart from buying them separately, was to buy this set. So that's what I ended up doing. I like Take That. I prefer Robbie era Take That, being a big Robbie fan. It's a very enjoyable show. When I saw it, and enjoyed listening to it. Gary Barlow annoys me sometimes. He never sounds sincere. But yeah, other than that, it was good. And then this is Kylie's Golden Live in Concert. I saw the Golden Tour at Bournemouth. I had tickets for the Golden Circle, so I was right up against the stage, which was excellent. Amazing show. Second time I'd seen Kylie. This is a recording. It's done up from various dates. It's mainly London by the sounds of it, but elsewhere as well, Manchester and Liverpool as well, also, oh, and Glasgow were also recorded. Again, this is 2 CDs, and then this has got the show on DVD. It's not available on Blu-ray. This has also been issued in a normal square case package, but this is a deluxe version with a few more photos and what have you, and it was maybe £2 more expensive or something like that, so went for this one, no problems. Again, I've listened to CDs which are excellent. I haven't watched DVD yet. Then we have hinted I had this in a previous video when I was showing off my collection, and I showed the red shoes. I said then that was the only Capebush I had, but I was thinking about getting the box sets. Remastered 1 box set about a day later was on offer on Amazon, so I picked it up. So this has got Kick Inside, Lionheart, Never Forever, The Dreaming, Hounds of Love, Sensual World, and The Red Shoes. Then there's another box set with the rest of the albums. I enjoyed them a lot. Her voice, particularly in the early years, I'm still getting used to. A lot of high-pitched soprano-y type bits. But by and large, really enjoyed those albums. Hounds of Love, probably my favourite. But yeah, all of them very good. This is a new box set for Chaz and Dave. I've already had the Rockney box, which had all their albums released on Rockney. This, giving it that rather, is all their albums throughout their career, but it doesn't include the Jamboree ones, which are in that other box set. So that's where they do the long medleys of, you know, musical songs and things like that. So I don't mind that they're not in here, because I'm not a big fan of those albums. But I wanted this, A, because it contains One Thing and Another and Rockney and Don't Give a Monkeys, which were their pre-Rockney albums, which I didn't already have. And it's also got a bonus disc of rarities on their 21 tracks. So there's a lot on here that I didn't already have. But it's a nice package. It's done similar to the Shadows one I showed quite a while ago now. But sort of each page is a little mini replica album sleeve, and the CD just tucks inside. So on and so forth. But it does go all the way up to their final album. A Little Bit of Us. And there's the rarities. And then there's a booklet in the back as well. Tells you a bit more. It's not full of detail, unfortunately. It tells you a bit more about them. And it's a nice textured book as well. And then finally we have Space the Anthology. 5 studio albums, B-sides and rarities. So this is all their albums up to and including Attack of a Mutant 50-Foot Kebab. So it doesn't include their last album, whose title I can't remember, but I have a signed copy of. Spiders and Tin... Well, I had... The third album, Love You More Than Football, was never released. They released a single from it, which was Diary of a Wimp. It didn't do very well at all, and the record company refused to release the album, and it never saw the light of day until now. So that was a big draw on it, and there's also a bonus CD with some early stuff on here as well. This is only... I don't even think it was as much as $19.99. I think it was less than that for a 6 CD box set. So I had Spiders, Tin Planet, Suburban Rock and Roll, and Attack of Mutant 50-Foot Kebabs. But for Love You More Than Football and the bonus CD, this was worth picking up. There's a little booklet. Again, it's not full of detail. It's just sort of got a brief history of the band in it. But, for example, it doesn't tell you anywhere where all the bonus tracks come from. Apart from briefly mentioning that the first 2 or 3, I think it is, came from their earliest demo tape or something. But they just come in these little not even replica sleeves. They're sort of the cover on the front, and then they're standard dised across the rest of it. But yeah, that's it. That's the sort of extras from bits I've already shown. So box sets and compilations and soundtracks. Normal general CD videos will continue probably next week. Yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.